Good morning, everybody. Park Rat Pat right here, safe at home. Whoo, what an adventure we had out there at FH7. So many wonderful people, so many awesome finds, so little time to talk about all of it. I could go on for weeks, as most of us who were there could. All right, I am back home, as you know. I'm getting out into the field today. It's going to be a sort of stick and move kind of day. I'm taking the Tarsacci, out to a few of my old hunting grounds that I feel have pretty much dried up, that I've taken buddies to, and over time and time again, and maybe the last 3 or 4 visits there, nobody's got nothing. Let's go see what we missed. That's the name of the game today. We'll talk a little bit about the machine. Again, that's one of those things I could go on for hours about, but we'll give you a little bit of information today and a little bit more on the next video, and things will start warming up. As I learn, you're going to learn. As I get amazed, you're going to get amazed for sure. So let me get geared up here, drive down the road, and I will catch you when I get there. Okay, we are at the church permission. This is church property. Over there used to stand a house where my wife's grandparents lived. And we've come out there and found a lot of amazing stuff. But lately it has dried up. Getting out here with Wayne and Dennis and anybody else that'll come with me, we're just not finding stuff anymore. So I figure this is a good place to run the Tarsacci through its paces. Let's learn a little bit more about the machine. I'll turn it on here real quick. Of course, as soon as you turn it on, serial number pops up down at the bottom. This is number 236. Okay, you're going to see some things on screen there that you don't normally see on screen with detectors. The BLKS is a black sands balancing. This is a salt grounding right here. So to balance your salt levels out, you can adjust the number based on the salinity in the area that you're in. Even down there, let me get that right, you can see ground balance, and then there's a number. You have an adjustable ground balance for after you've ground balanced it. Your threshold, discrimination, all pretty much run the same. Up in the corner is your frequency select. You have a choice of 6.4, 9, 12, or 18, depending on the main type of target you're looking for. For my purposes today, we're going to be running in 12 or 9. I'm guessing 9 at this point. So let me see if I can go ahead and switch hands, because I work better with the other hand. And we'll make that change real quick. Down here to the... There we are. Now up, up. Yep, there's the 12. I'm going to keep it stuck in 9. Alright, I'm going to get this thing ground balanced, and we're going to get out there swinging. I'll show you some sounds, and hey, before we go, let me show you this, because I know you can hear the machine well. I know you can hear it, so this is one of those things everybody always asks about new machines. There's a quarter. Recovery speed. It doesn't miss a beat. And even here, without the sensitivity being cranked all the way up, you're hearing it there. So, not a bad little air test right there. I'll try and do a bench test of that later. That's just a couple of the things. Okay, I'm going to get geared up here, get out there swinging. I'll catch you at the first hole. Alright, now you'll have to bear with me. This is a different style filming than I'm used to. I'm going to try to show you the number here. When you're getting that good sound, where'd it go? in the 20s, from 17 to say 23. This could be a penny or a dime. Could be. Let me dig it up and we'll find out. Okay, we got this one out of the hole. We're looking at about 6 or 7 inches deep. It's over here somewhere. Where was it? There it is. Okay, let's take a look at what it is. That was a small part of a pull tab. All right, ringing up in a good range. Pull tabs will do that sometimes. There could be something else in this particular hole. Let me check it out before we fill it in. Okay, now right here I had a very repeatable, unwavering +6. And when I pinpointed, the number was coming up 75. So I know it was a shallower target. I was able to pick it up with my pinpointer. I found that with this, when you're pinpointing, the lower numbers, 20s, 30s and stuff, those are deeper. The higher numbers, your 70s, 80s and such, those are more shallow. That's just the way it is, but looks like we got something on the day here. Let's take a look. Okay, that solid 6 turned out to be a nickel. Looks like just a clad nickel, but let's zoom in and see. Yep, it's a modern nickel for sure. You can tell by the placement of his face. 2009D. I will take that. You know, nickels are hard to come by, and I've been over this spot, this particular spot, out here by this tree in the walkway, a dozen times, and bingo, something I missed, fairly shallow. All right, in the pouch it goes. Happy rat. Okay, here's another good signal. Right over an area I've done plenty of times. Solid, unwavering, +17. Let's do the pinpointing and I'll see if you can see the depth. Okay, so with that number, 61, I'm going to put this at about 4 inches. Let's see if I can pick it up with the pinpointer. Okay, nope, so it's got to be 4 inches or deeper. Let me dig this sucker out and we'll take a look. All right. Looks like that one turned out to be a copper penny. I had missed before. Let's check the year here. 67. That is beautiful. Look, got some greening going on there. Not just a sign that it's really copper, but a sign of the different mineralization that's in the ground here. Excellent stuff. All right, that coin's going in the pouch. Swinging on. I'm going to do both sides of this walkway before we move out into the territory where I've found silver. All right, well, the next signal didn't turn out to be anything spectacular. Just this little screw, and it was fairly shallow at about 3.5 inches, which is odd because I don't pass up anything, especially shallow signals. So, doing good. Okay, right here. Hanging good in the mid-teens there. Let me get this pinpointed. We'll dig it up. Let's see. Fairly shallow. All right, I should be able to pick this up with the pinpointer. Right there. Okay, I'm going to dig it up and get back to you. Okay, this one turned out to be a piece of like aluminum siding, but just the right size to trick pretty much any machine into thinking it was a coin. All right, in the pouch she goes. All right, it looks like we're coming out of that one with some type of brass connector. Could be from cable TV or something like that, but all right, good chunk of metal going to the scrap bucket. Okay, right along the walkway here, this was ringing up a 1920, and it's a quarter. Looks like a clad quarter for sure. 67. Sweet stuff. Close. And there's another signal almost identical to it right beside it. Let me go ahead and swing that, pinpoint it, and dig that one up. Alright, well, after digging the quarter, that signal changed. And it went from being a 1920 down to a solid 11. So we got some sort of copper plug piece or something like that here. I'll clean it up later, but either way, good enough for the scrap bucket, good enough for the park rat. Okay, here we go, right here next to the steps. I had a solid 16, unwavering from every direction. I went for this sucker at about 6.5 inches and just pulled a buttwheat. My first Tarsacci buttwheat, 1954. Oh yeah, this thing's seen some damage, but there she blows. Weedy on the day, loving it. All right, still a lot of walkway to go up the other side, so wish me luck. I'm gonna keep swinging. All right, got my first wheat penny of the day, and that is a great feeling for sure. Whew. Still reeling from the big hunt. Met so many great people out there. Kimberly, you're in my town. You got to get with me so we can get out and hunt together, man. This would be some awesome stuff out here for sure. And Village Idiot, it was great seeing you out there. I'm glad we were able to meet up and get you some cool stickers. Again, hit me up on Facebook. Let's make friends. Let's get out and hunt together. It would be awesome. Alrighty, I'm going to get back into the hunt here, and in a little while, we're going to see a submission from a new rat packer. Okay, I worked up this side of the walkway here and was getting nothing. A few trashy signals. Right here, boom, solid 16. Boom, another buttwheat. Check this one out. 1940 all day long. No damage to it. That's a beautiful thing. A double weedy day. That's a good day in Park Rat's book. All right, in the pouch it goes. On to the next. All right, this next clip you see while I'm taking a Sody Fizz break is of Cole Wooten. He's going to be the next member of the Wooten clan from We Dig It on YouTube. Check out their channel. He's going to be the next one to join the Rat Pack with this awesome find. Take a look.
Okay, here I was digging this hole. I got deep, and that was my plug. And then I was pulling it out of here, and I was like, oh, there's so many roots, oh no. And then I pulled it out. I thought it was a pull tab, but it's not. It's my second piece of jewelry for the day. It's an earring. See where it just broke off? Right there. Dad thinks it's silver. Wow.
Now, how awesome is that? Congratulations, Cole. This is just an amazing little piece, and it did turn out to be silver, but keep plugging away at it, brother. Congratulations. Welcome to the Rat Pack. Everybody go over and check out that family channel of theirs, We Dig It. I will leave a link down in the description. All right, congratulations again, Cole. Your bandana is on the way, brother. Okay, not too deep right here. Ta-da-da! For those of you who don't know, this would have been the bottom piece of a waxed paper or cardboard oil can. And then you would have had to punch holes in the top piece in order to get the oil out. Very cool. Love that. Very old. Okay, right here, I just found this base to an old light bulb. Of course, non-ferrous metal. That's what I'm looking for. Sweet stuff. Going in the pouch. On to the next. Okay, now here I am real close to a water pipe, but I'm getting a good signal right here. Let's see if I can... You can hear that high chirp and hopefully see the numbers that every once in a while are jumping up into the low to mid 20s. That's what I want to go for. Let me pinpoint this, dig it up, and I'll show you what we got. Alright, so here's what that jumpy signal turned out to be. First target down there, only about 3 or 4 inches on this one. Big old chunk of aluminum foil, of course, non-ferrous. I'm gonna get it. I'm okay with that. Down below there, under this big root, I was getting a couple more signals, so I went for it. Pulled this, which is one end of an old fuse, and a little bit further down and just to the left, whoops, pulled that one, which is the other end of the same old fuse. I found a lot of these out here. This is the first time I found two in the same hole at different depths. So awesome stuff. Happy with the performance. Fill this in and swing on some more. All right, this next beautiful tone, banging in at a 16-17, was telling me this was going to be a penny, hopefully a copper one, but instead I got about 9 inches and pulled this nice chunk of copper wire here. Scrap bucket you go. Alrighty, baby buddy, I am having an awesome time with the new Tarsacci. It's doing great, performing well. Now, of course, there's a learning curve on any machine, but I have seen with my own eyes, I have seen this machine do some miraculous things and pick up signals none of the top machines were getting. You know, it's not going to happen that way every time, but when I saw it, it did. And yeah, there's great things to come from this machine, I'm sure. The hardest part of getting used to any new machine is getting used to the sounds. Okay, how they fade in, how they fade out, where the peaks are, where the valleys are. That helps you, once you've got the sounds down, you have a much better shot of pulling out the good kind of targets you're looking for. Now, the number scale on this goes from, I believe, 1 to 30 in the positive range, and I'm not sure how low in the negative range because I've got all that blocked out right now. But I'm not really paying attention to the numbers. I'm really trying to learn the sounds. I'll probably get this out to the campground where I know I've got a lot of shallow pennies and dimes and quarters, and use that field, 1, to get a ton of clad because I love it, and 2, to learn more about the sounds better. There's always a learning curve. They say it takes about 100 hours on a machine to really get good at it and to start getting more proficient. I got nothing but time. We're going to be swinging. We're all going to be watching and learning together. I'm going to get back into the action. I'll see you at the next hole. All right, this one was banging in pretty good. Coming in at a 7-8. Figured it was a key or something, I was hoping, but yeah, a little piece of nickel-plated brass here from some plumbing stuff. Awesome. Okay, not sure what this piece is, but it's lead. That's awesome enough. All right, in the pouch. Okay, I am back out to the front yard because, well, there's a little more shade, and this is where I've gotten those wheat pennies, so I really want to go over this in as many angles as I possibly can, even though I've been over it dozens of times before with my other machines. Okay, so some of you all have questions. Tarsacci, that's not Italian. Nope, that is Bulgarian. Okay, and what it actually means is seeker. Okay, if you were to say metal detecting in Bulgarian, it would be metal Tarsacci. Thus the word Tarsacci. Okay, now, even though that's a Bulgarian word, and the owner and inventor of this machine is from Bulgaria, he lives in California, they're manufactured right here in the US, and he is very, very adamant that there are no components involved in this machine that are made in China. Okay, even on the wiring here, I know I can't spin it around for you to see, but you will clearly see made in Japan. Okay, so he's gone to great lengths and sometimes a little bit more expense to make sure that there's nothing Chinese involved in this. He wants the quality to be the highest possible, and I'd say he's achieved it. All right, I'm going to get back to swinging. I'll catch up with you all in just a little bit. All right, great signal down here. I was coming up like a +9, +10. I was thinking I was going to get a nice chunk of lead, but I pulled out this. Now at first it looks like a mini mechanical pencil, although I can't get anything to turn on it. Really short by that rounded end there and that pokey little end here, which I think has something sticking out of it. It almost looks like a rope splicing fid. If anybody's got any better idea, let me know. I am going to clean this up really well before the wrap up, just in case there's some writing on it or some indications of what it actually is. All right, swinging on. Wish me luck. All right, just down here, every bit of 10 inches, nice little chunk of melted lead. That is awesome stuff. Love getting the lead, you know that. All right, in the pouch it goes. All right, great little 6 signal out of this hole. And I'm going to dig 6s because there you could be finding gold, you know. This turns out to be part of a snap. Again, not very deep on this one, maybe 6.5 inches. How did I ever miss it before? I couldn't tell you, but I'm glad I got it now. All right, on with the hunt. We're going to do some of this driveway area. All right, not too deep down there along the driveway. This is the second one of these I've found. Got to be aluminum. Rings up like a perfect nickel. I'm always going for that. All right, going in the pouch, moving forward. All right, still working the driveway. Check her out, people. Yeah, she's a copper, all right. 1958 buttwheat. Down here in the gravel in awesome condition. A 3 weedy day. Super duper. You know, I think my best weedy day was 5, so I'm on track here. You know, I'm doing good. All right, let me fill this sucker in and work the rest of this property. Okay, we're back, and I know it's kind of hard to see in this light, but that hole's not too deep, maybe 6 inches or so. And a real junky signal, but I like clearing everything out, and I wanted to see what this is. Of course, learning the new machine sounds and numbers, so I'm going for all of it. And pulled this beauty out. Now, a lot of y'all might not recognize this. That is the cutting wheel from a can opener. Awesome stuff. Good sign of life and activity. Let's look for change. Okay, this might be one of the last signals. I don't know how I ever missed this before. This is lead jacketed copper wire. Very cool. I got copper, I got lead, I got a smile on my face. All right, hopefully I got another hole or 2 in me. If not, you'll see me at the wrap-up. All right, I was getting a real faint double hit here in the copper range, 1718, and I actually got 2 signals, one at about 4 inches, this one here, and then this one here at about 7.5. Both nice little chunks of copper. Okay, I'll re-swing that hole and make sure that's all there is, and then we will move on. All right, good crisp signal here, ringing up as a 13. I went for it because I still got to figure all this out. Look at that. I believe this was part of a toy vehicle, toy car or something. At least that's what the bottom of it is reminding me of. This was definitely part of something bigger. Awesome stuff. Swing my way back to the Subaru and see if I can find some more of it. All right, still working my way back to the Subaru. Got a nice signal down there, a +9. Nice. Top of an old metal tube. This one looks like it might have been some automotive epoxy. Something like that. Very cool. All right, still a few more swings left in me. I'll see you at the next one. Looks like we got us another mystery piece here. Look at that. Very thin metal. Almost look like a door latch plate, but it's just not quite right for that. Let me see if I can get the focus in on this. Now, I can't see any writing on it anywhere, but interesting piece for sure. If anybody's got a clue what this is, let me know down in the comments. I sure would appreciate it. All right, now you can definitely see a change in the soil here. A great signal, high teens, 18, 19. I go for it, pull this sucker. Examine it close, there you go. With that little nub out the end. This was the rolled up lid off of a can of sardines. That is pretty awesome. Wish the rest of the key was there. I'll probably find it down in the hole. Either way, good stuff coming out of the ground all day long. Alrighty, that's about it for me. You will see me at the wrap-up, unless something really stellar shows up between here and the Subaru. Alrighty, it is wrap-up time. Not all of this trash is from today. Some of it's left over from the FH7 hunt. But not a bad day. Got a lot of good targets, not a lot of ferrous signals. Found some big lead and copper. Don't know how we ever missed that before. Nice little chunk right there. I think that's from a battery. Awesome stuff. Got lots of these little aluminum points all over the place. Couple pieces from fuse. They were both at different depths, but real close. Lots of lead. That can opener blade. Few coins. 3 Wheaties. I got a 1940, a 1954, and a 1958. And they all have beautiful backs, so just feel super blessed with that, especially considering I considered this property toasted. I got a nice little mystery piece here. Not sure what that is. Any help would be appreciated. I had a fun day. I'm going to keep having fun days. We're going to keep learning more about this new Tarsacci machine. I'll leave a link to their website in the description down below. And big shout out again, going out to our new detector rat, Park Rat Packer. Thank you so much for joining in with the group. And that's all I could say. I'll leave a link to their channel down there. And you will catch me in the next episode. Like, share, subscribe. God bless. And never ever forget, you are always only one hole away from a really good day.